Hello and welcome back to the World Bowls Indoor Championships. We have another ladies singles quarter-final round for you this afternoon. The game is between Taylor Bruce and Connie Rixon. So that's Taylor Bruce of New Zealand, Connie Rixon of Malta. They've had their 2 trial ends and the jack has gone up. First bowl's been played and good starting bowl there from Connie. Another close bowl there, does just about clip the jack. And your marker for this game is Martin. So we'll be seeing with him for the next hour and a quarter or so as we get these 2 sets of 7 ends underway. Good bowl there from Taylor. Managed to keep her weight nicely and just adjust the green. See what Connie's trying there, just playing up to the jack. Yeah, well bowled. Nice shot wood. Also, with those 2 balls behind, it helps protect her position. Means that there's a bit of risk for Taylor playing weight there.
One down, yeah. Useful place. It was going for her just being up to it, so good idea. She got down to the wood was fine.
Yeah. Connie's played that well again. Any touch on the jack. Yeah, so it looks like she's line 2 there. Depends if she's moved it back enough to get her 3rd in or not.
So definitely drawing that one, gave it the land, but overweighted it a bit.
There we go, first shots, and 2 of them go the way of Malta there and Connie Rixon. So, scoreline is 2-0 after the first end. We are, of course, playing 2 sets of 7 ends still, no changing rules for these later rounds. Remains the same rules as the knockouts, which you've been hearing us talk about all week. So we've got a few other games going on for you this morning, and all of the live scores from those can be found on the World Bowls or go into the Indoor Bowling website, and they'll be updated end for end so you can keep track of what's going on in the various rinks. There's 2 lady singles games and 2 men's singles games, so ladies singles being this match we're watching between New Zealand and Malta. There's also Scotland against England going on. Natalie McWilliams against Rebecca McMillan. And then the two men's games, Isaac of Malaysia and Razor of Australia are playing, and Jason Greenslade of Guernsey against Pete Bonsor of Spain. So we'll keep you updated on those scores as we progress through the session. They've all just started their games at the same time. Initial bowl there from Taylor. Yeah, another good bowl there to follow up on the first. Front toucher on the jack. Connie there opting for a little more weight, slightly tighter line. Has got it just a bit tight there. Another good ball from Taylor, just playing slightly through, adding a bit of protection behind. Knows Connie has to try and move that front bowl really. The bowl just in front of the jack. I mean, there is a draw there, but she's just played a little over the weight, so we might look to play that again.
Just fell in enough to make a difference. It's a free draw for Taylor. Very little danger. Anything inside those back two. Should be a little bit disappointed with that, Mr. Chance. Next one though, gets to set the jack where she wants.
Yeah, it's step high. Just over a foot.
As you can hear, a little bit of background noise, plenty of people inside the Guernsey Indoor Bowl Stadium enjoying this year's championships. Been quite a good crowd all week. Definitely some more people in this morning as we get these quarterfinals underway. Knockout rounds this morning and quarterfinals now. Good support for the local players, but also plenty of people coming down and watching the world-class bowls on offer.
And we've also had good support on the YouTube and Facebook feed, so good to see the support for the countries out there.
Back 3-4 inches. The Jack one is in? No, Jack's just behind the first spot. So it's about that in front of the table.
Third job.
Yeah, still holding. Probably a measure for 2.
Who's got third shot?
Just over adjusted a little there by Taylor, dropping short.
Between the front one and this one.
Yeah.
Connie just looking to play a similar bowl around the front red there. Plays it really well. Dropping just behind the jack.
I think it's only 1.
There's 2 down, isn't there?
2 down, yeah.
A little unlucky there for Taylor. Got a target, but the wood's just locked in, took her own away. Probably the worst result she could have had.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
And another good bowl from Connie. Just a little bit unfortunate to open it up. Does give Taylor a small option at another shot.
Interesting camera shot here, looking down the rink from the player's end. You see how it looks for them as she plays the weight in. Just dipping under, catching that front red though and springing up. Yeah, makes good contact there. A little lucky off that front one, but second wood could be shot. Difficult to tell, very close together. Certainly a little under the line, but hers is there to use.
Yeah. Wow, it's a great shot.
One magic.
Another good ball here from Connie. Nice reverse to Jack.
Your last one.
They just lost her weight a bit. She's been playing so well all week. Topped her group, as did Connie.
Certainly not a bad bowl there. Taylor could have been looking just to be up and through it. If she caught the jack, then good. If down to the shot bowl, then fine. But that just means that the trail isn't worth as much. It's a nice swingy rink. It's rink 2 here at the Guernsey Indoor Bowl Stadium. So a lot of players enjoying playing on this green.
Yeah, Taylor was on the local media the other day, and she said it was one of the best surfaces she's played on. So that's pleasing to hear from a local point of view. Certainly do find it when you go away, you have some rinks which are more draw drive or at least weighted, where here you can play the yard on or a couple of yards on if you choose.
Being a ring set on concrete as well, it's less susceptible to changes in temperature as it takes longer to warm up and cool down, which is better for players. A good draw there from Connie. Makes another.
Yeah, got her weight, drawing nice and solid. Looser end, giving Connie a chance. She gets herself back in the set 2-all and immediately has left room.
All on the weight now, drawing line's very good. Sits the back red, just on the outside and tips it down. Oh, a couple of good shots there though. Malta in the lead. So current scoreline after 4 ends is 4-2 to Malta. Just give you a quick run across the other rinks. So the Malaysia-Australia game. Australia currently leading 3-2 after 4 ends. The England-Scotland ladies singles game. England leading 5-4 after 4 ends. And on the other rink, Guernsey's Jason Greenslade against Spain's Peter Bonsall. They're even at the moment on 4-all after the 4 ends. So pretty close games out there. Good goals from both players there.
2 feet.
Yeah, cracking start. Such smooth deliveries. You've got Taylor, obviously in the Southern Hemisphere system in New Zealand. Connie plays out of representing Malta, but is based in Australia, so comes through the Australian system for how they're training and coaching, and you can certainly see that in her style.
Certainly serves them both well though.
Yep, consistent delivery helps every player. If you haven't got a consistent delivery, how do you know what to change? Whether it was your delivery you tweaked it, or whether it's you were actually a bit heavy.
In front of the jack.
Another good effort here from Connie.
Well played.
You're only one down.
Yeah, so Connie not quite moving the jack enough to bring her back bowl in, but squeezing between Taylor's shot wood and the jack to take a shot at herself.
Cracking effort. Connie having a good look there. Going for the 4-hand draw.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised she's playing this. Perhaps the redwood's just stuck out enough that she can see it to draw onto it. by playing this, I meant sort of playing this as a drawing wood into the head. Obviously, had to play it because Taylor's got another one left. Well, I mean, she didn't have to play it. She could have walked it down, but that would be a little strange.
You feeling alright there, Josh?
No, to be honest, no.
It's that cabin fever or that hutch fever. Day 6 in our little world, looking out at the rest of the world. I think it's starting to take its toll on you, on all of us. Well, any little touch from Taylor if she gets down to it. Oh, that was the right weight for it, but wouldn't get down.
Yeah, so one shot there going to Connie Rixon of Malta. Scoreline now 5-2 after 5 ends. And I've just noticed the hutch being the most secure place in the bowls club. Nobody comes in or out. We've had residents of the 3 World Bowls Indoor Championships trophies for the week.
We have.
They're sat alongside us, looking out over the stadium. Will be on show and presented tomorrow afternoon, following the conclusion of the men's singles match.
Yeah, the only downside is it's the warmest place in the building with all the computers going.
Not quite sure of the melting temperature of silver, but I think it's probably okay.
Yeah, I think we're alright.
Yeah, well done. Doing well. Yeah, had a bit better than
Yeah, I can confirm it's not getting hot enough to melt silver in here, which is 961 degrees Celsius.
Okay, I'll see you.
Little over from Taylor, but that will certainly keep. She's got last bowl, so gives her an option at the end. Whatever happens, whether she keeps it or if Connie gets a shot.
Her ball just seemed to dive then and got inside of her front one and the jack.
This one here, sorry.
Oh, Taylor, another shot. Connie's taking her time to decide what to play. So Connie's just having a chat with the coach. You can see how the head looks from the bowler's end. Not sure if she's thinking of changing it up, having a run at it versus a draw. She's been close but not quite, so I think it's just got to be a dead draw or more weight to it. I think that halfway weight on this occasion wouldn't be the best.
Playing the halfway weight down underneath the front bowl. Played it well.
Played really well. Thought that was difficult to get to, but she was confident. Still left over 2 seconds though. And best back, so yeah, she's got shot, but she's given Taylor the best opportunity to still get 2 out of it. Looks like a forehand run.
Yeah, I think so. Chance of getting one or both blues away, a chance of sending the jack back where she's holding. So seems like a couple of good options on the running bowl.
Yep, she's down through it. Jack. 2 shots. The jack stayed on. Two shots. Yeah, I know she could get that that yard on shot, but it just seemed to even when if Connie got shot, gave Taylor the maximum chance to recover it. To play other shots, she had to be just as accurate, but if she got it, Taylor had sort of less chance to get the most out of it.
Yeah, so scoreline now is 5-4 after 6 ends. So last end in this first set. Taylor Bruce in New Zealand looking for a 1 for a draw or 2 for a win here. Connie Rixon of Malta looking to score a shot to take the set. So just a quick run across the other matches that are on at the moment. There is of course live scoring available on both the World Bowls and Guernsey Indoor Bowling websites. It's all getting exciting on Scotland versus England. In the meantime, however, Malaysia against Australia. Australia currently leading 4-3 going into the final end of that first set. England-Scotland, England lead by 2 shots, 7-5 going into the last end of that set. And the first set has been taken by Jason Greenslade of Guernsey over Pete Bonsor of Spain at 9-4, and they've moved on to the first end of their second set, where Guernsey are leading 3-0. And that game is also available on the Guernsey Indoor Bowling YouTube channel via a static live stream, which has 4 cameras capturing the entire rink.
Last one up. Yeah, you're down.
Situation, please. Right, cheers.
believe you're holding one.
Can I come up and speak, please?
Yep.
Mark, I didn't sound 100% confident there, so Taylor going to make the trip up and
You.
check whether she is holding or not.
Oh, sorry, yes.
It's obviously last end, important end. The rules say you can only go up after your third unless you ask permission. It's not very often the marker would decline, especially last end of the set. It's quite an important stage. Taylor still has that draw, but if there was any doubt she was holding or not, then if she's down, it doesn't matter if she catches the front one because it's already in there. But if she's holding, just want to be a bit more careful not to play that one up.
Line looks good, just squeezing around the blue. Yeah, nice draw.
Well played, well played. So that's two. That's put Connie under a bit more pressure.
It's not a bad result for that other blue ball.
Yeah, finished well. Didn't quite manage to cut down though. Not sure if she was drawing or trying specifically to arrive. Anything just touching hers was good. Probably a draw was the main target, so a little bit over the weight. So Taylor going off the side to have a word with her coach.
So we've got a pretty good camera shot. Coach just happens to be stood next to our side of the ring camera, so we can capture a little bit of the conversation there between the two of them. Well, I can't hear the conversation, but we can sort of see them having a chat. Coach there, I think Richard Bruce.
Dad.
Good coach. Malta, also good coach. In the form of Lucy Beer, who has called on her Maltese heritage to be able to assist that team. I'm not sure there was any Maltese heritage there, but
No.
helping out as their original... Well, Joe, the male competitor in this competition, was the original coach. Original male competitor injured themselves just prior to arriving at the competition, so Lucy stepping up to perform a coaching managerial role.
So you can see Taylor went deep trying to cover. So it means even if Connie goes for it, she's got a chance of getting one out of it to tie the set. Holding two at the moment. So Connie needs to nail it to get something out of it.
Certainly looks like a tighter line. Is it? It is tighter. Up on the weights.
Just arriving again.
Played the jack perfectly and managed to get two shots.
We'll play Connie. That will take the first set.
Yeah, so two shots there to Connie Rixon of Malta, taking the first set 7-4. I'll now move on to the second set of 7 ends, which Taylor Bruce of New Zealand needs to win to take the game to a tie-break and stay in the competition. So very good opening balls from both players there at the first end of this second set. And a touch on the jack as well for Taylor Bruce. Another brilliant draw, just on the front of the jack.
Martin was reaching for his chalk, that's how close it was, but he's not drawing out the spray chalk yet.
Kind of forces Connie into playing it, which isn't a problem. She's got that one ball which is sat behind the head, the other that's just through jack high, so means that she doesn't need to worry too much about just arriving into the bowl. Very well played by Taylor, moving Connie's closest bowl back a bit and setting herself in for shot. I don't think that necessarily changes what Connie needs to look to do here. Just overplaying the draw, looking to land the bowls. If she lands the shot wood, springs the jack back.
She does have the wood a bit further back, it might encourage her to play a bit more weight now.
More weight though does just open it up for an easier draw for Taylor. Not sure which ring that was from, but a bit of crowd interaction there. Well, she has played the forehand. Played it well there. Just sent it to her wood, holding one. I wonder if Taylor's looking at plant there. Plant her own into the bowl. Could end up with 3. Gets the jack instead. She's only one down, which she is at the moment. Gets a little bit of the jack, ends up a couple up.
Well, if she gets the jack, she's probably coming with it, so she'll make shot, I think. So everything going for her. Last bowl. In the target area. Just gonna drift down. Thought she might be a bit more weight than that. With that weight, she was potentially just after the perfect bowl, which would have got maximum results. A bit more weight. Don't necessarily need the perfect bowl, but more chance of getting shot out of it. So that's the first shot to Malta on that first end. Crowd enjoyed that bowl from Ray Pearce, Razor from Australia on the next rink.
You're holding.
Close here again. Played it well, just moved the jack back about a little bit, bringing her other bowl into contention. Shame the microphone wasn't on. Oh, it is on. There we go. Constantly clicking it on and off is a bit of a job to keep track.
Wake up, Josh.
Taylor just mixing it up at the back. Good. Certainly similar style bowlers, I think, aren't they? Seems. I haven't noticed a real differentiation in length of jack or where they've been playing the bowls in.
No, I haven't had to move the cameras around too much. It was tight in the first set, so they were both thereabouts. If you're finding it, then even though you might have just about lost on something, you might think, yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm confident, I'll carry on.
How short's my last one? Is it the short? Is it the short? One down. How short's that ball?
Just over a ball and a half.
Okay. And is it just the two down, please?
Yeah.
So a few questions for the marker there. As you may know, this is our last session for the day today. It's our last quarter-final round, and we'll then be back tomorrow morning with the semi-finals before moving into the finals in the afternoon. Times for those sessions have been published. But if you would like to be notified of us going live with the live streams for those sessions, please subscribe to the Guernsey Indoor Bowling YouTube channel, or the World Bowls YouTube channel, and that'll notify you as and when we go live. So you can watch all the action from those 3 finals tomorrow.
So another long pause from Connie.
Yeah, a bit of interaction with the coach there.
And that's Michelle de Cartridge just at the back there. So Martin's other half. She's just as keen on her bowls as Martin is. Good volunteers for the club.
Yeah, both of them have put a lot of time in over this week. Board marking as we see here, makes a very good gosh malar as well.
Yeah, I went back for an extra piece yesterday. Probably shouldn't have, but I did.
I've not had any today, which I deeply regret. Close to the gap, close to the shot bowl. Played well. Oh, and it does sit down for shot.
Well played. It was all going for her just arriving.
Yeah, it seems like both players really understanding the sort of yard on shot, just over the weight shot on this rink in green, which is brilliant to see. Sometimes you're not able to get comfortable with the rink or doesn't let you play it, but here in Guernsey, all the players seeming to really get on with the carpet and able to play those sorts of shots.
Is it beating the back one? Yeah.
So slightly longer jack length this end. Taylor just looking to change things up very slightly to get an advantage. Scoreline currently sitting at 1-1 after 2 ends. Roll in.
So we'll just give a shout out across the rinks. So this one's 1-1 as you can see. Over on rink 4, the other ladies game, Scotland versus England. It was tied on the first set. Scotland are 3-1 up in the next, and then the men's games. So next door, Australia took the first set 5-3, and it's 1-1 in the next set. And over on rink 5, Guernsey took the first set against Spain, and now are 6-3 up in the second, with 2 ends left. So Spain have to win that set. Need four shots. So 2 2s, 1 and a 3, whatever it might be. If they can even manage it, a tied end and a 4.
They have to win this end, really, don't they?
Yeah, it's a
If
must
it goes
win.
up to 7, it's only a draw they can do, which isn't enough for the win. So, see how that develops.
So Taylor trying to put one near the tee. Connie's previous one was a little heavy.
Just a little bit over there. Played a large number of ends at a similar length, Jack, and now it's moved slightly longer, so just adjusting to that.
Just got away, fraction. Really good effort. So it's got to be a draw for Connie.
Oh, just missed that shot bowl, but managed to rest in the other two.
Carrying a little bit of weight. Lardil didn't really adjust. One to Taylor. Take the 2-1 lead in that set.
Oh, Taylor just matching that initial back bowl of Connie's there. Useful, certainly.
Connie not quite found this longer length, so it's certainly proved a little bit more fruitful so far for Taylor to lengthen it.
Yeah, good tactical decision there to make a change on the jack length.
did mention they were sticking with the same length and playing the same kind of thing, so they were both happy there. But it's not all about how close you can get, it's about just
closest.
delving a bit. Yeah, who's closest? Just delving a bit and see if you can find your opposition's weakness as well.
Connie playing a little more weight, looking to get a ride up off of any of the bowls. Does touch the jack, but doesn't carry it through.
Just over adjusted slightly either way. Australia firing next door. Just hear the woods moving about. Well, I think that's close to the weight she was after. Probably just trying to sit inside that blue. Just cut out that trail.
A little bit of a gap opened up now in the Scotland-England game, which I know a lot of people will be interested in. Scotland now lead the second set by 6-2, so 4-shot difference there going into the last two ends.
Oh, so close. I think might still be in.
There we go. Shot declared, 1 shot to blue, so that's 1 shot to Malta. Current score is 2-all after 4 ends, so certainly a very close second set.
And over on rink 5 it's very close, 6-5 to Guernsey. Playing their last end, so Spain need 2 to stay in the game.
There we go, conclusion of the game on rink 5. Final end of the second set, so Guernsey winning the first set and then drawing the second to take the win of the match. Valiant effort there by Pete Bonsor of Spain, and he'll have caught all the action from that one on the static live stream drink.
And while you were chatting, Josh, that was a fantastic bowl from Taylor. Right on the front of it. She's adjusted much better to this change back to the shorter one.
Right. Raise up. Shoot, Ray. What a great
That's a good try there, Connie. Don't know if it's got it or not.
I'm not the top 5, really I'm not the top 5. But knowing how we get quite good Yeah. It's quite different players. I don't have players yet. So we haven't got a lot of top players. So
This way.
we need to get off the island. Better players.
So Taylor just dropping her bowl there on the mat and coming down to take another look at the head. Just wanting to see the distance between that short red bowl and the blue bowl that's just through the jack. So from this side camera view that Connie's also come up, looking over the shoulder of Shannon McElroy there, of New Zealand counterpart who she played with in the mixed pairs and has progressed through over Mike Stepney in the men's singles. There we go, headed it back up towards the mat now. So she is playing down that forehand, looking to swing around that front red and get down to the blue bowl. Certainly close to it. Oh, took a touch off the front red there and just flicked her up and past the target wood. Does stay on though, there at the back of the rink. Could be useful later on.
Yeah.
Yes, there by Connie. I think she just wanted to land one fairly close to the jack just to secure her position if Taylor was going to try that sort of strong rest and push the ball through again. Position her bowl has ended in means it probably beats the back red ball there to the T respot position, so I wouldn't have thought we'd see that much weight anyway, but potentially removes that option.
No, I think Taylor will play the same again.
Yeah, seems to be sending it on that forehand. Made it past that front blue. Yeah, made it well past the red as well. Shotwood going out with the head. Leaving Taylor with shot for sure. They're just looking at second bowl. Perfectly weighted, perfectly swung down for her there. Tapes come out, so we'll see what the result is once they've been measured. Two red balls removed. That third is a little...
Can't stretch the tape that far.
No. So, 2 red, so 2 to New Zealand. Scoreline now 4-2 after 5 ends.
Bubbles the second shot there.
Awesome opening ball there from Taylor. Knows where she's put the jack and landed one pretty much right on top of it. Keeping that pressure up on Connie is just really hard to stick with. Obviously only the one end difference at the moment.
Overplayed it, but still a really good place from Taylor. See another strong ball come on the rink next door in the corner of your screen there. It's Razor from Australia. I think he connected with his target, so he's still down. So it's good to see support for these two from around the world. Well, that's a good effort from Connie. I half thought it was going to fall against the bias for a second, but no, it stayed up. So Taylor's she doesn't have to be too delicate about it. If she is just up to it, set her own wood, it will just hit Connie's away, which is fine. If she just drags the jack foot 18 inches, could make 3. So it's a lot going for her. Can be confident with whatever she's playing.
Not far away, not quite getting down to the jack though.
Probably fraction too much in the area, but fraction too much. Well, Scotland, England on rink 3, rink 4, a couple of rinks away. They tied the first set. It was 6-3 to Scotland. And England just picked up a 3 to actually tie that set. So 2 tied sets, which is fairly unusual.
Yeah, no, that's doing well. 7-3 up at the moment against Razor Pierce of Australia. So Isaac, having lost the first set, is up here. Obviously, if Razor picks up a 4, they'll tie the set and he'll win the match. But could well be going to a tiebreak end here for Malaysia.
So just got to be a draw from Connie. It looks tight
draw
to it though. Well, I'm slightly surprised with that, because if she was down to it and played the front one, her own was going to settle away and she could have turned it a roll and made 4 down.
One shot there declared to red, so the way of New Zealand. Scoreline now 5-2 after 6 ends. So Connie's looking for a 3 or 4 here to draw or win the set, which will win her the game overall. Taylor mustn't drop more than a 2 here to win the second set and force a tiebreak.
So handy start from Taylor. A couple of feet. Lovely weight from Connie, but just pinched the line a bit. Probably still shot. But, enough room for you'd expect Taylor to be inside that.
Yeah, you're holding one. It's a ball short of jack height.
Well, the marker actually said Taylor's his shot, so it's just drifted down a fraction further than you think.
Good again from Taylor. Rolling nice and close to Jack.
Yeah, certainly asking questions of Connie now.
Jack away. Yeah.
So Martin just rescuing debris from next door.
Yeah, mate.
Going to a tie break. They're going to have a toss of the coin. Good bowl by Connie. Nice and close. I think Taylor's just got a draw between the two blues. Another one in the header essentially. Connie, you'd expect to be working around the back end, just trying to squeeze the jack towards her two. Just overplayed it a bit. So Connie Taylor, she is used to this pressure. She was at the World Bowls Championships last year, and she was in the triples. Did it really well. They were run-up, I think it was, and the women's singles she won that one. So she's been around a few years and played at this level. Goes down to take the pressure as well. She'll see that, she knows she's vulnerable. Connie only needs, I say only, that makes it sound really easy, but Connie needs 3. So there's got to be a draw in somewhere for Taylor.
Yeah, so if she can sit on the back of the blue on the forehand, that's a good shot. Makes it difficult to remove both reds.
Near enough anyway. I mean, if she sits against her other red, that's probably the only place that's most dangerous, where Connie could play it a bit easier. But anywhere around, if it makes it difficult for Connie, having to play 2 woods away without moving anything else. Pick your hand, Taylor. Pick your hand, Taylor.
So tiebreak end of the Scotland and England match concluded with a measure by the umpire. That measure going the way of Boardmark is just getting there. Scotland. Yes, Scotland. So they win that game and progress through to the semi-finals tomorrow morning.
And Malaysia, Australia are also into their tiebreak now.
So needing to land the blues. Good enough.
Connie's she only needs 3 to get this, so backhand, land the shot wood. Just talking to coach on what she should play.
Yeah, they're sort of playing stay on the backhand on the red or trail 2 feet on the blue. But I suppose this carpet runs on a little bit, so you sort of decide on the shot you're going to play if you're playing that.
Yeah, it's one or the other. If you get the jack clean, that's a different weight to if you're playing for the wood. Wood's a bigger target. So,
Jack's bright yellow. When I don't want to hit it, I tend to hit it.
Yeah, I think the wood's a bigger target. It might move the jack slightly as well, but once you've taken the pace off by hitting the shot wood, it's okay.
Looks like she's played it with good pace there.
Really good ball. Oh, she's played that really well.
What an effort, mate.
She moved it fraction too far, or is she 2 or 3? There will definitely be 2 conceded.
What an effort, mate.
Yeah, that was the right shot. Possibly a fraction too much weight, that's all.
Yeah, so just the 2 there to Connie.
That makes that 5-4, so we're going to tie break. So I presume Connie won that toss and has put Taylor into bat.
So tiebreak and also concluding on a match between Malaysia and Australia. We'll bring you the result of that one as and when it's concluded, but Australia playing weight into the head, which suggests they're down at the moment. And it's all over for Australia. 1 point there to Isaac Malaysia, so he takes the win on that one and will play in the semi-finals tomorrow morning.
Malaysia just kicking his bowls down. So very sensible from Taylor, step back. play, Taylor. You need this shot. That's what you want. Just fell over, fraction further away, but really good wood. Early on, you would have backed Connie to beat that. Last few ends she hasn't, but you know she's certainly capable of it.
Played this well, just not quite getting down to the jack. Good receiving position there though.
Just that arriving bowl. Taylor needs to sit in behind, not give an extra rest.
I think she might have just been trying to hide it back behind the bowl.
Yeah, luckily it's just behind, so not quite as bad as it could have been. But it does mean Connie can play similar and just land the wood or jack. There's a few things going for her. I suspect she won't be dead drawing that.
Close, playing similar bowl again. Yeah, great contact with the jack there. Perfect way to bring that through to her wood, which is behind. Pressure shot here, tie-break end. Last bowl for Taylor. Needs to do something that's not going to leave Connie with a shed load of room as well.
Well, I think at this stage you'd just be happy to get shot and force Connie to play it. A bit wide, good effort.
Brilliant match from both of those players. Tie-break end and the win goes to Connie Rixon of Malta.
Yep, good embrace at the end. So we'll be back in the morning for the semi-finals, and we'll catch up. We don't know the draw yet. It might be announced while we're in here, and in fact that might be what the microphone was going to be about. Anyway, we'll catch up with you tomorrow, and look forward to more good bowls.